Let's take a closer look here. Mr. Mark Nelson joins us once again, and maybe put this in perspective for us.
Pretty interesting because, as you said, this is one of the strongest storms this early in the season, and we know just from research that with the warming climate, we know the oceans are getting warmer and the air is getting warmer as well. But we do know that the intensity of storms tends to be greater. And we tend to get heavier rainfall as well. What we don't know yet is that there are more hurricanes. There is no really good scientific evidence of that. But this one, boy, look how far south it is. I mean, it was almost in South America. And you see it crosses Grenada the last 24 hours, then churns out into the middle of the Caribbean there. 155-mile-per-hour wind. That's a strong Category 4 storm. It looks like it's going to head probably just south of Haiti in the Dominican Republic. Gets really close to Jamaica. Jamaica is under a hurricane warning for Wednesday, just 2 days from now. It's going to encounter more shear in the upper atmosphere, which could rip it apart a bit. So some models say it could weaken quite a bit by the time it hits Mexico. The big question beyond there, where does it go? Some models do bring it up into the USA, but the vast majority keep it in Mexico. So we'll see. Okay, a big concern for us. It's our first heat wave of 2024. Yeah, we've had some days around 90, 92. Did we have a 93 maybe? I forget, but low 90s, but no real heat wave. Well, this is going to be the real thing, folks. Let me just show you the upper atmosphere and what's happening. A large area of high pressure is developing to the west, and the air turns hotter, and by the 4th of July, it's approaching the coastline, and so things are heating up over the top of us. And maybe the biggest thing is, as this approaches, it really squashes down that marine layer along the coastline. By the time we get to Saturday, that's the peak intensity of this area of high pressure overhead. It's right along the west coast. And when it's that strong, it really squishes that marine layer down like within a mile or two of the ocean. And so anybody inland gets really hot, and that's why our temperatures are going to skyrocket. Maybe even a light easterly wind out of the gorge or of the Cascades. Not a strong east wind. That's not going to happen. And then we think, yeah, it's still hot over us or very warm next Tuesday. This is going to be an extended event, folks. I think that for sure we're guaranteed dry weather now, but we think we're going to have a long period of temperatures between 85 and maybe as high as 105 degrees. That may happen on Saturday. So extreme heat, first alert weather days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Weather Service has an excessive heat watch up for beginning actually 4th of July afternoon, although that's kind of a marginal thing. Of course, we're going to have very warm nights, tough sleeping. This is for valleys west of the Cascades and the Gorge, but not at the coastline. You're going to avoid the heat out there. Ooh, that's nice. Like a Newport right now. It's a 63 there, breezy north wind. I don't think it'll get above 85 at the beaches. That's the highest I would expect out there. Salem's 84. All right, so we have this weak onshore flow right now, and that makes for really pleasant weather. Let's do the forecast then. Cloud covering, you can see tomorrow morning, clouds. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll get some sunshine. So in Portland, increasing sunshine tomorrow, kind of like today, but I think it'll be a notch or two cooler. It's 78 degrees, a little bit of a northwesterly wind. Wednesday, a little warmer, but low 80s, so comfortable Wednesday, maybe a notch or two warmer than what we saw today. And then Thursday, 4th of July, that's a hot day. That said, we start comfortable. So this is going to be like one of those kind of hot days we've had so far this season. Friday, though, no, look at that. I think we'd rise almost another 10 degrees on Friday. We may hit 100 Friday, low to, hopefully not mid-100 Saturday, but that could happen. And then low to mid-100s again on Sunday. And then Monday, hopefully a little bit cooler, but really blazing hot temperatures here. We haven't seen this since last August. And some summers, we don't even hit 100. So this is hot stuff coming up.